Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can everyone hear me? We'll get started in a few minutes. I've just sent out the link, so bear with me, guys. And I actually need to take profits on this trade. All right, done. Done. So people in the Discord, I mean, most people in the Discord, we're all in this CCC, which is nice. We got in about here, around this level, 270s. I got in 266, but yeah, 260, 270 is what we got in, which was great. If anyone got in with me, fantastic. I even gave it to you guys on Twitter, but on Discord I give more of a clear setup for everyone. Yeah, I'll check your comments now, guys. Give me a minute. Just sorting out this trade. Just bear with me. I saw your RSLS, great shout. Yeah, RSLS was nice. How many people called that STTK? Who grabbed that one with me? STTK. STTK was amazing. It was like a 60-70% move. This one here. So we actually pretty much caught the bottom on this one. So what we did was it was in that downtrend here like this, I think it was, and then yeah, it was in the downtrend like this, and I mentioned in the Discord that all they had to do is wait for this entry here. I got in 254, that was my entry. I got a little earlier, just because we got a 5-minute green candle close. But for confirmation, I waited for mentioned the Discord that they could enter once we reclaim this 90-MA, which was this here, so 266. And then if we look at it from the percentage, obviously this is if you sold right at the top. No one really did, but that's 73% move. I sold it. What did I sell at? I think it was 430, I think. So yeah, and then I got in again, and then I sold before this action here. It was over here, this candle here, and then somewhere around here it was like 409. I pretty much broke even after I saw this price action off here. And then I got into CCC, which is this one here, which is a bullish pennant. So we entered that trade as well, which is nice. They don't count as alerts in the Discord. They're just setups that I give. My alerts are intraday, but yeah, it looks good. All right, let's have a look. AMC, I haven't really had a look at what other plays are moving, to be honest. AMC, nothing's going on with this. Still in a downtrend. It's actually in a descending triangle, so this is bearish. You're expecting price to break below, which is obviously not a good sign. So this is your kind of level here. So with this descending triangle, you can look it up on Google as well. Price action should break below. Only entries you need is if it breaks above this trend line. Don't try and enter now because it is in a bearish pattern. No problem, sunshine. Morning. Saw your RSLS. Yeah, I know. One of my Discord members, he actually he was watching it as well, and he updated it after me, and then he got in. I think he got in around here. I personally didn't take this trade, but we're looking for this level next, 0.473. So we need to get a candle close above. This isn't a candle close above. We need it to basically like above here. This isn't. I need a full candle close above this level. Then maybe we'll look to push to the upside. But at the moment, it's still just fighting this resistance level, right? Let's go. INPX. Let's have a look. Nothing really on INPX, unfortunately. We are still pretty bearish. At the moment, we're kind of just trading in this range. So if we get this tool here, well, we can just identify. I mean, this thing's 7 cents, so I don't know. I would just avoid it. I don't like these plays. Just play the top gainers, the ones with the high volume. They're easier plays to trade because they respect technicals more. I mean, obviously, if you're not a technical trader or starting out, then fair enough. But I wouldn't be just jumping in this because it's 9 cents or whatever it is, or 6 cents. It's just trading in this range. There's no confirmation. You need it to break out of this level, right? And then you have this 0.9 cents. So wait for that level, and then you can look for possible entries there. Let's have a look at some other questions. If you guys can like up the stream, I'd really appreciate it. And then subscribe if you haven't. I know most of you guys aren't subscribed. Good morning, Ruben, bro. SPRC. Is this thing moving again? It is moving. I'm gonna add this. I already have my watch list, but I'll just add it again. SPRC is moving, so I'll just keep this on watch. So I mean, clearly on the 4 hour, right, we can see what's happening. It's breaking this downtrend, but if we want to get technical, yeah, it is kind of breaking out. So you want to get clean touches on it. I know sometimes my chart is like this, but it's just more of an indication of what you can see happening with the chart, so it's clearer. At the moment, this isn't a break above, that's a wick. You need a candle close above this, but yeah, I have it on my watch list. I will keep this on watch. So yeah, it looks good. So we need to look for the next levels, just look for areas of resistance. So look left, what's happening here is support, right? So we can do the 780. And then where's the next level around here? 980. And then next level would be just here around 1220. So these are your levels at the moment. But see, trying to enter now, although it's broken out of this downtrend, right? We needed to basically break above this 780 because this has been previous resistance, right? We've seen us rejecting here and the downtrend at the same time, right? So just wait for it to at least break above that. Come on, RS close above. Yeah, I know we need that RSLS. I don't trade those sub $1 plays, but they do look good. Good morning. CRBU, that's a new one. Very choppy chart. This isn't, and it's got a lot of, it's very, this hasn't got much volume at all. For me, it's not my kind of setup, but if we're looking on a technical basis, this is kind of what you have at the moment. It's trying to set up for a bullish pennant, so you can technically say this is bullish. However, it's not that clear of a bullish pennant for me. Yeah, this one's very difficult to identify what's actually going on this. You need to get some volume on this to obviously try and at least break these kind of levels at the moment. So just try and see if you can get above $6, and hopefully that will be better, because if you can get that $6, then it'll give you more confirmation, because that's a big psychological level. Usually it rejects it, right? We can see here with this line that has come here and it's rejected a majority of times, right? It hasn't actually got above and started to push on that one, unfortunately. SVRE. SVRE looks good. This is on a larger time frame, obviously, so the 4 hour we have, it's simply just playing this uptrend. So whenever it gets down to this trend line, that is buys, and then whenever it gets to this kind of resistance level at the moment. So you're having this resistance at the moment, so 0.72 is your resistance. If you can break above that level, I'll post this on Twitter for you. Give me a sec. So you needed to break above this level here, so 0.72, and then you have 0.86. So these are just your kind of ranges at the moment. Obviously, this is on a larger time frame, but if you're looking for it on a smaller time frame, you just have to go to like a shorter time frame and identify, okay, where are the levels within that? So here's another resistance level here. So 0.79, 0.792. All right, so here's your levels on this. I'll post this on Twitter for you as well. SVRE, this is the 4 hour chart. So this is a bullish setup, right? That's all I'm just gonna mention because it's pretty clear. Why is it bullish? Because it's in an uptrend. So unless it breaks that downtrend, then it will obviously be a trend reversal, and that will indicate that it is bearish, right? RSLS close. Like this demand zone on STK2, STTK. Yeah, if we can hold it. I mean, the charts, I don't really like this chart. I don't like how these wicks are like this, the price action, but we'll have to wait and see what happens on this. Can you have a look at SSNT, please, bro? It looks like sign an uptrend. SSNT. Let me take a guess. This thing is 25 cents. Oh, it's actually $9. Interesting. 9 hour, 4 hour. So the reason why I have 4 hours instead of the daily is because just in case there's movement on pre-market, because pre-market doesn't give you daily. It is trying to, yeah, I guess try and push to the upside, but it is making higher lows, which is correct what you're saying. It's bullish. So you have this, I mean, you can see what the next resistance level is right here, like this 1120 level. That's your next resistance level, but it is bullish. It's pushing up. So now you're looking for it to push to this next level, which is around like a 15% move to here, right? That's where you're looking for next on SSNT. Thank you, bro. Helpful teaching to you. Yeah, no worries, man. I just try to make it easy, quick and easy for you guys to see, right? I don't use all these other indicators and all that kind of just, or Fibonacci tools to help me find those levels. Yes, sometimes it does help for other people's strategies, but for me, I find out that this is very efficient and it works pretty well. So, and it's accurate. So you have your thoughts on Para? This ran last week, didn't it? I know someone's talking about it. Para had a big sell-off, so whenever it ran. So now look, it's coming to this demand zone, right? So demand zone is just a large area of the support zone. So like say this $14. Instead of having like this, I was mentioning to members in the Discord that this is how I'd usually have my support level, right? Like this $15. But if you want to make it as, if you want to make this like a demand zone, you can just simply just get the last red candle and then last bearish candle before the bullish movement. So around here, that can be, I'll just push up a little bit because we do have more candles within this level. So it's not exact, but you kind of get the gist of it here. So this is your demand zone, right? So if it does hold this level, you expect it to push to the upside, which it's in this demand zone now. We can see that it came to this demand zone and up, and now it is trying to hold this, and hopefully it does push up. But you needed to break this high here. What is it? 1547. And then hopefully you can push to the upside on Para, but this is what you have. So you can say it's a possible reversal here on Para. Possible reversal on Para. So we'll keep an eye on that one for sure. Where did you get the 0.47 for RLS? Chart looks so good to me and want to know the next resistance levels. RSLS we have here. So we have this level here, look. So you see this rejection once, and then here as well twice, and then 3 times. So this is a big area of resistance here. So that's what I'm looking for. Obviously we can see, look, this point, the reason why I have 0.4, right? See this 0.4, this purple line right here? The reason why I have this is if I look left, look what happened. This is, yes, this is 0.396, right? But I just rounded up, right? Just to add it to that psychological level. It's just clearer and easier for me to get the idea of what's actually the resistance level. So 0.4 is here, then you have 0.473. And then all you do is just mark the high here. So this high here, and then, I mean, I don't really want to go as high as that. So that's kind of your levels there. So 0.55 and then 0.75 basically. But that's obviously on a larger time frame. If we're looking just on here, we are trying to break above this, but you see these wick rejections. This is just a strong rejection, meaning this is a big psychological level. It's simply just this rejections here that we had. If we go here, sorry, it takes a bit of time to get there, but we're getting there, I think, soon. Here, look, see this rejection here. So there's a lot of rejection here. This just indicates there's a lot of sellers here and just trying to buy are losing it. Now we can see that on this thing it's doing exactly the same thing, but we are at least trying on this one, we're at least trying to push to the upside. So yeah, look, we are trying to close above this, so this is looking much more bullish. So larger time frame, look at all these big bullish candles, right? Buyers are stepping in. We should break above this now, right, and push. So we can see that now we're holding this level and pushing to the upside. We should get 0.47 next. Right, that's the next level that we should get. What app? Hi DJ, welcome, bro. What app do you use for this? This is just Webull desktop. You can literally go on Webull.com and just type in the desktop, and I use it. People use TradingView and that. I just use this because I've used to trade it when I was in America. I used to trade on here, but now I just use a broker that I use in Dubai, and then I just been used to this one. Webull charts look different to TradingView. I don't have them large wicks. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know why, mate. It's very different, especially like even with I just find that Webull's more accurate, but because TradingView, you don't like some of the highs aren't the same. Like maybe 0.423 isn't your high. It might be like some other wick, but it's kind of strange. I don't know what the reasoning for that is. So I've just gone with the levels that I have, to be honest with you. Webull charts look different than you. MYNA. This one's looking good. It did break out of this, but there's just a lack of volume, right? Although this is a falling wedge, it did break out what you expect, but there wasn't enough momentum to push it to the upside. So 565 is what you need for it to continue, but keep this on watch. It is up 14%, so that's why I just have it here on my watch list. Just keeping it there. BGLC. Yeah, DJ, I know it's different as well because you have to put in a certain number for VWAP on TradingView. For what I know, this one is, look, it's just basically it's just VWAP. There's no look, if I go to the VWAP indicator, so look here, if I go to VWAP, I don't have like the numbers and all that. Mine's just the standard one. So whatever you can find for the standard, then you'll know what it is. But I know on TradingView and I think other brokers you can do it around. You can change around. BGLC, it broke out of this falling wedge, but look what's happening, right? It's pulling back to this support zone or demand zone, whatever you want to call it, which is right here. So it's pulling back right to support level. So if it holds this, hopefully it can push to the upside. Also, I noticed that it is again forming that falling wedge pattern, right? Which is what I show you guys pretty much every single day on my chart. So yeah, you're expecting this to break out. So you have two confidences, area of support, and you have a falling wedge. So hopefully it does break out. It needs some volume though. No worries, Tayob. Shot. Shot. I don't really focus too much on what's going here. Obviously, just identify the overall trend, but on the 4 hour, it is bearish, right? I mean, from here to here is where you can see the major downtrend, but if we're looking more on a short-term basis, it is still bearish. So you needed to break this downtrend. That's all. Hi, brother. Hi, Sully, bro. What's up? What's up? CCC, did I miss it? Can you tell me? So yeah, CCC is already running. Like, a lot of people mention me. I know I get lots of new members every single day, so I kind of have to I kind of just have to keep repeating myself, but I don't mind doing that. But just in regards to, I'll just go over it now. Like in regards to my trades, right? Everything I post on Twitter, right? I expect the prices to go up unless someone asks me like to chart something, then I'll do it. With that being said, it doesn't mean that I get into the trade just because I expect it to go up. I still have to get confluences with my trades. That's where I get into more detail with the Discord, right? I get in about maybe 5-6 trades a day in the Discord. I don't trade 100 trades a day, even though I'm posting all those charts. Okay, that's one thing to mention. Also, something else is that I always have a stop loss on every single trade. I highly recommend you do the same. It's part of a risk management strategy that you should develop or just integrate into your trading. I always have a max 3% stop loss. During pre-market, I have like a 5% stop loss because I trade with smaller size. And my first target is realistic. I don't hold for PTs, price targets. Everyone asks me every day, what's the PT? I don't hold for PTs. Whatever price I get into the stock, if I get it at $1, $2, my first target is always 3 to 5% from that. I'm not holding at $2 and say, okay, guys, we're holding to $6. We don't know if it's going to go $6. I don't know if it's where it's going to go. I just know with my strategy that it does hit at least 3 to 5%, at least 80% of the time, right? So I'm very consistent with that. People in the Discord know that. I don't hold for unrealistic gains and hope that something's going to run 50%. I always sell, if I get in at $2, I sell at 3 to 5%, 50% of my position, move my stop loss up and let it go on. If it keeps going, great. If it doesn't, I get stopped out of my entry for the remaining however many shares, right? So that's just something very simple and easy that I do. So don't hold for 50, 60% moves, right? It's very unrealistic. MICS, yeah. So look, with CCC, I always enter within the chart pattern. I don't enter on the breakout. I don't enter outside of the wedge or wherever. I always enter within the chart pattern. That's why in the Discord, I already mentioned that we entered around here. We entered 260 to 270. That's where we entered, and we're already up. Where is it? 269. So we're already up like 12%, right? So that's how I trade it. Here's the link. Yeah, here's the link here. Yeah, just message me your Discord name because I know, yeah, someone else is having issues. Well, it's okay. Yeah, just message me on Twitter, your Discord name. Here's the link if you want to join. MICS, let me have a look. MICS has got low volume. Look on that. I don't really like this chart. For me, I just talk on behalf of myself on the setup that I like. It's not saying that it is a bad setup, but in terms of my strategy and what I look for, it really isn't my kind of style of trade. I guess we can say it is in an uptrend, right? So every time it comes to this, you can trade it. But in regards to day trading it, it's more of a longer term trade since it has no volume, but it is still respecting this level. So yeah, it looks good, but it's not something that I would be jumping into. Looking for our BIGC. I think I just did, right? BGLC. Yeah, here's the 4 hour here. This is it. The falling wedge. STTK, is it going? Yeah, bro, I'm out of it, sadly. It looks good though. Well done. I got out of it just before these wicks. Right, let's see. So these are top two plays, STTK and SPRC. So this kind of price action here is not what I like, but I mean, you can clearly see it broke above. So this is your next level, yeah, 455, 540 is your next level. I can just remove these kind of levels at the moment. So this is what we have. Here are your next levels. I'll just post this on Twitter as well for you guys. Next key levels. Yes, nice to see you guys grabbing these plays. Lovely, love to see you guys grabbing these plays. Great job. Oh wow, we got quite a few new members. Damn. 4 of you guys joined already. Push it 7. Yeah, hopefully, bro. Josh, we're gonna keep going, man. We'll see. This is your next resistance level, though. This 4, 5. Anybody else having issues with Weeble desktop? What's your issue with it? Mine's okay. I mean, the only issue I have since I did this update is that it's really laggy. Like, if I click, see how it like lags off. So look, if I click on this chart, it'll update now. Like once I click on the chart, it'll update now. It normally it's normally fluid like this. Now it'll update now. I don't know if that's their update. Watch SPRC has tendency to jump up and down. Yeah, I remember that SPRC. So if SPRC, like there's nothing I'll be going in for me now. It looks good now. It's falling wedge. Looks good. You have here to here. I know I keep going about this falling wedge, but that's literally how easy my strategy is. That's one of my strategies that I use probably 90% of the time. But I use other confluences with it. It's not just this chart, right? Actually, it's in a channel down pattern, so this is still bullish. Expecting price to break out of this. So can look up a channel down pattern. Let's get SPRC channel down pattern. So channel down pattern, although it doesn't sound bullish, it is bullish. It's a bullish reversal pattern. Lovely, lovely. Nice to see you guys getting these trades. Anybody else? What's happening with yours? Won't let me expand chart. Like this? What's that? Like this? You can go onto the our YouTube channel. On the YouTube channel, you can go through and then look for best Weeble setup or something, and that's what I use. That's basically my setup right here. What about ROI? Yeah, ROI, I have it here. It's just a lack of volume, but it's looking good. We are still holding this demand zone. It's kind of just in this falling wedge pattern still. like this. So we should expect it to break. If it's holding this level into open, we should be good. GDHG, someone asked me about this. GDHG. Yeah, this isn't my kind of try. If I have to do like draw this, if I have to go up on it, it's not my, yeah, this isn't my kind of play. Simply all I would do on this is, it's just consolidating. So look, it's trading in this range, right? So there's no trend. So it's trading in this range. Just mark the high of these kind of levels here, resistance. So point, like 1.52 I would look for it to push to that side. AERA charging per PR. Is that a EV charging? Does that mean all the EVs will go? Nothing's really moving yet on it though. I'll keep it on watch. Why does SPSA look good if it didn't break that? Break what? If it didn't break that 7.6? I mean, it's just pulling back. I don't know. It's just pulling back. That's kind of it. Nothing else I can really say why I didn't break it. I mean, it's just really pulling back. CCC, what is the channel? I always enter within the chart pattern, always within the chart pattern. I need it to push to the upside, look for an entry around, probably around here. If it does push up, and then I'll look for an entry. So if it pushes up, uptrend, and then you can look for an entry here, and hopefully it pushes the upside. That's kind of how I would trade it. Yeah, CCC is going to be crazy. It's going to be like that. We can just edit this. So look, now it's just simply an uptrend, right? So every time it comes here, buy, sell, right? That's simply how this chart's set up. Guys, watch ZVOTC. How do I get my... it's just my watch list. These are just the stocks I watch. Just my stocks on the watch list. I don't use a scan or anything. I literally just have the top gainers in there. I just have the top gainers, past runners, that kind of thing. And then just order it whatever I like, whichever color. RSLS. Yeah, bro, it's gonna break. It should. I mentioned that a couple minutes ago, or like 10 minutes ago. This should break. So remember what I mentioned with this, that it should break because we're getting all these buyers stepping in. See these bullish candles, and it broke this level here. That's a huge indication that it will break, right? So that's why it was pretty good entries if you did. This was the candle here we were talking about, actually, this one. So that 0.4 break was pretty ideal. And there it goes. So 0.47 is your next level. Remember that level that I have. Yeah, SPRC looks great. Let me just update that chart for you guys on SPRs. Come on, we need that 0.473. I'm not in it, but I know 2 people in the Discord are, that I know of. Alright, let's see what's happening. Thank you. RSS candle, DBGI looks good. DBGI is always like in the top gainers. Lack of volume for me, but yeah, I mean, it's bullish. Strong trend, strong uptrend, strong trend. Thanks. RLS broke, yeah. Any good videos to know how to read candles? Just candlestick patterns, I guess. You can go on a candlestick pattern cheat sheet, literally on Google. Candlestick cheat sheet. Just learn that. I don't know every single one. I know like 4 or 5. I don't really focus too much on candlestick patterns and all that. It's more for forex, I know, or kind of option traders. I just look at bullish engulfing candles, bearish engulfing candles, like the morning star and that. So simply just type in candlestick pattern cheat sheet, and you can get it. You can get from there. That's kind of how I would go for it. But I wouldn't, honestly, you don't need to know every single one. The more you know is like, in trading, the more you know is not always the best thing, in my opinion. Just confuse you a lot, and then you try and wait for all these kind of things to happen. And then you just end up missing your trade when it's already run, right? EFTR, no, I wouldn't touch this one, Darren, bro, unfortunately. It's not, there's nothing, this chart is terrible. There's no volume at all on this. This is nothing. I don't know anything about it either, but I don't really care what's about the stock, but just in general. Nah, bro, I just trade commons. I just trade literally the top gainers on Webull. That's all I do. Add them to my watch list, and that's all I trade. My daily goal is a lot lower than everyone thinks. My daily goal is only 1% a day. 1% a day is 5% a week. 5% a week is 20% a month. If you know anyone who's doing 20% a month consistently, let me know. But that is a realistic goal, 1% a day. I don't look for 50% on my account a day because it is not... you can't sustain that, to be honest, unless you're trading options or something. But yeah, just consistent. That's it. 1% a day. That's all I look for. Also, one thing to note is that if you do this, right, this is obviously if you hit green on your first trade, is that if you have $1,000 account, right, and you go in with 25% of it, so say $250, right? So if you go with $250, if you want to make 1% on your total account, so 1% on that 1,000, all you need to do is make 4% on that $250. So, and that's not difficult at all, right? Doing that consistently, obviously you need to develop a strategy, and that's what I do in the Discord and share that every single day. But yeah, that's all you really need. If you go in with a quarter of your full portfolio, so $250 of 1,000, then all you need to do is make 4% on that $250 to make 1% on your account a day. That's granted you make your first trade green, obviously, but if you don't, then you've got to obviously work up for it, but that's kind of how it is. No, bro, I stay away from options. It's not my kind of style of trading, although my technical analysis is very good. And I've developed a lot since trading options, but for me, I don't really feel the need to go over to options now and try and trade and switch my strategy, because I've got a really profitable strategy that works for me. Although you do see all these people posting 1,000% gains, 500% gains on their option trades, but if you look at their monthly, whatever, or weekly, they're probably down, right? So for me, it's yes, it is a percentage game, but at the end of the day, I don't know. I just don't really have the interest of going back into options because it didn't work out for me well, to be honest. All right, guys, I'm going to go with my watch list and then I'm going to head into Discord. I've got to do some live trading for the members. Here is the link for the Discord if you want to join. We have got a bunch of new people already, so that's good. Here, so obviously this isn't any order. This isn't the best. That's not the worst, right? This is basically just the setups that I like. So we have SPRC. I've just added this to my watch list. We have this here. It's in a channel down pattern. I'm waiting for it to see if it can push to the upside around here and hopefully look for an entry. STTK, this one's looking very, very good. I wouldn't be surprised if this holds it open. I kind of wish I held this because I was in here at 264 or 254. Pretty strong trend since, no real knife since open or since the run up. CCC, this is another top watch. I don't know what on earth that wick was, but just be cautious of that. These two would probably be my top plays, STTK and CCC. That does not mean go in full porter. It doesn't mean buy everything and take out a loan to trade this. Just letting you know what setups I like best. MYNA, this one hasn't got much volume. Probably just remove this off my watch list. ROI, this is still bullish. We are in that channel down, falling wedge, so we should expect a breakout. RSLS, this one's looking great. 0.473, and then you have 0.55 next on that. Yeah, bro, SCTK is nice. All right, guys, I'm going to head to Discord. If you want to join the Discord, the link is there. I'm going to be doing live trading with all members. Myself and Hassi might do a live trading session before the end of the year for all Twitter followers. I know it's probably going to be chaos, but we'll see how it goes. To let you guys see how the Discords run, because I know a lot of you guys ask for free trials and that. We don't do it anymore. We stopped doing it because we just don't feel there's a need to it. If you want to join, you want to join. But yeah, so we're going to try and maybe do one just before the end of the year if you guys want to join. I know there'll probably be a lot of people, but I will keep it controlled and make sure that everyone can do their thing on it. You trade on pre-market. I trade Webull, and then I trade on my broker here in Dubai. All right, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to message me on Twitter. I will post charts where I can. I am busy in the Discord today, but I'll do my best as usual. I hope you guys have a great day. Please make sure you guys use a stop loss. We have FOMC 2 hours before market close. I will be way done before that. I'll probably be done within the first couple hours. But yeah, have a great day, guys, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.